Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Eagles will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass. It's Samuel. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory, looking to take a shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. And one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front 7. And linebackers that can play downhill and not just...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense is playing excellent on this drive here in critical down and distances. 2nd and goal and 3rd and goal. They're able to get sacks and push the offense back, now forcing a field goal try. You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, 1st drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Give to the running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. They go to the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Well, that's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Ara Parseghian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards into Clouded.
Turning it on. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pratt. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw. It's Samuel. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin.
Hey, what's up, Eric? What's going on? How's your Friday going? You'll notice I picked up a left-handed quarterback in my at the transfer portal this year. Pretty interesting.
But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Northwestern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one before we move on.
Yeah, this Southern Miss team actually, they were actually able to stop me on 4th down. That was surprising. I thought they were going to end up being a pretty chit team, you know what I mean?
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here come the Irish back on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll give it to the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 20. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Flanagan. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw. It's Samuel. Makes the catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to a fast start. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks early in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Picked off to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. Here's a heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Samuel. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wide out. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the play fake. Looking left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Got him downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense changing the play. They'll run it on first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Touchdown, Irish! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
He'll start this third quarter with a run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a...
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 17 over Western Michigan. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. Caught near the sticks. It's Rousseau. Racing to the right. The stop is made, but receivers are walked up tight. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He'll take it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely center cut.
It says Field of Dreams right there. It should say Field Goal of Dreams.
Nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
At the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, Notre Dame.
He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Loss of 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
He'll do it himself. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be. And they've looked explosive today.
34, Georgia Southern, 9.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense.
I'm going to show y'all just how cheesy EA Sports will get on you. You know what I mean? Just how much they will try to cheat you out of a game. So apparently every player on their team has field general, every quarterback. Let's take a look. Oh, he actually does have it. That one is shocking. He actually does have field general, but the backup doesn't. The guy that's catching the ball for the extra points or whatever, or for the punts. Yeah, the backup ain't got it though. You know what I mean? But he does. He actually does have it. That's actually shocking to me. Like 90% of the time when it shows them having field general, they don't.
They are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Notre Dame right back to the line. The give to the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. They'll move the tight end. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. With a catch, it's Williams. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his... and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to
Oh yeah, they're not any good. You know what I mean? Just, I think it's always funny to me every time
keep it on the ground to keep this clock
I play teams that are bad. it always gives them field general. And I'm like, there's no way this quarterback has field general, right? So I check him. And he's usually nobody on the team at all that has field general at all. You know what I mean? Yet it shows every quarterback on the roster has it. You know what I mean? Like if their starting quarterback gets injured and the backup comes in, all of a sudden they've got field general too. I'm like, yeah, right, bro. And that happens to me all the time. You know what I mean? That's just EA putting some bull crap in the game that shouldn't be there. You know, it happens on good teams too, like Clemson. They like to do that with Clemson. I don't know why, but a lot of the times I play Clemson, and all of a sudden their quarterback has field general. You know what I'm saying? It's funny when my quarterbacks have field general, it doesn't even work. You know what I mean? Like there's something, I don't know. There's something wrong with field general this year, but like any quarterback I have that has it, like it don't even come on. Like it might come on once or twice his whole career. You know what I mean? But it doesn't even show up. It's weird. I don't know. I think there's something wrong with field general this year that where it doesn't work right. Or they nerfed it to the point to where it doesn't even work. So. Which it could be. I still don't understand what's the point in putting abilities in if you're just going to nerf them and make them to where they don't work. Just take them out of the game. You know what I mean?
They were real disappointed not getting that
kind of the way I see it.
on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here.
There's always a lot of abilities they do that with. So. Nerf this or nerf that. And you notice, now that I say something, I don't see any field general at all. Like, you know what I mean? Right, exactly.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Wants to go up top. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Got me out of position. That was supposed to be me there.
He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I don't know why. All of a sudden I started doing like a quarterback spy type of thing.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option.
This field is weird too. Like my players are super slow on this field.
It'll be 3rd and long.
This feels real sluggish.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Like there's 30 dudes there. Nobody can cover up.
Yeah. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. West Virginia dazzled in just about every
like all my kick returners, all my running backs, everybody feels like super slow on this turf. I don't know. Maybe it's just the field or something. It's not. Maybe because it's not turf or something. Maybe real grass or something. Definitely feels weird. It feels like I can't break free. Like I can't break a big run like that. It's just it feels like a fullback. Like that dude's like 95 speed, but it feels like I'm running with a fullback. Super weird. Don't know how else to describe it other than he feels super slow. Definitely doesn't feel correct at all.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Now they're going to throw it. On the run, still looking.
Try to get the ball to the big boy.
It'll be incomplete as the defense does
a
a really good job
there.
in coverage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff.
Yeah, he feels super slow.
And a nice
It's like a
solid
slug.
pickup there before the defense
Sluggish.
wrestles him to the ground.
I don't know.
Looking
I
to pick up
think
a
Georgia
first down
Southern
on
has
third
like,
and short from the 43.
it's probably
Leaves
not
it with the
turf.
running
That's
back.
probably the reason
He
why.
powers his way ahead, gets
We'll look
three,
it
but
up,
they're
see what
still
Georgia
looking at
Southern
4th and
has.
2. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those
Try to
chains.
get
Down, but
check
they'll
it
move
out.
the
Georgia
sticks as he
Southern.
picks up the first down. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. For the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
I don't know
You've
what
been
it is.
watching another presentation
See
of
the
EA
pass
Sports
it. There we
College
go.
Football.
Playing surface. What is the playing surface? It is synthetic turf. I don't know what it was about it, but it sure does not feel correct. I don't know why, but it feels super weird. Running on everybody felt super slow, like on that return. On that interception I had, that first one that I almost returned it, like it just felt super slow and sluggish. I don't know. Super weird. Sure didn't feel right, I can tell you that much. Can't believe we're so far behind on this dude when we have a purple pipeline. That's kind of weird. Let's see, Michigan only has a gold. And they're that far ahead. That's weird. You don't usually see that very often. I don't know. Super weird right there. Let's see if we can go with a pitch here. Let's go right there. I think there's two pitches that could be right there, but we'll go with that one. Uh-oh. Somebody's trying to get my quarterback here. Better send the house over there. Go. Contact friends and family right here on this one. I try to make it like realistic, like what I would do in real life. After I send the house, I'll do a friends and family pitch. You know what I mean? I'll contact friends and family. I always change it up. Do what I would do in real life. Like all these dudes, we need to go like 5 on these dudes. Dang, who is that? Clemson. Every freaking time Clemson's over here trying to get my dudes. Like, back off of my players, bro. Anytime I get in a recruiting battle against Clemson, I lose my quarterbacks, and then against Oregon, I lose my wide receivers every freaking time, bro. If Oregon's going after one of my wide receivers now, I just don't even try for them. Alright, friends and family. Let's go with social media. Back that out. Social media there. I'm just trying to see if it's like, if you actually get credit to like do it like you would in real life. So like doing that and then doing like a pitch right here. All right, I think we're gonna take a break for a little bit, y'all, and then we'll probably get back on here in a little bit, play a few more games. We might do our Air Force as well. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna take a look here and see what we can do on this. I think we got some guys down here. Yeah, it hurt me quite a bit actually changing that. So it's like, I wish it would be more realistic. Like, it hurt me quite a bit switching off. Stay Irish, that's what's up. Right on. I can do that. Faux show. Let me switch this. Yeah, it hurt me a lot switching off. Which it shouldn't, you know what I mean? It should be more realistic. Like, what are you going to do in real life? Are you going to really send the house every week in real life? No. Like, that's not something you're actually going to do. You know what I mean? So, like, offering a scholarship on the dudes you want and then going searching the social media, like changing up weekly is pretty realistic. You shouldn't be, like, punished by that many points, I don't think. You know what I mean? But should be more realistic to where I can switch it off and do this and do that. But yeah, we're going to take a break for a little bit, and then we'll be back on, and we'll do some more Irish. We'll do at least a couple more games of Irish, and to finish it out today, we might do one game of Air Force, because it's been a while since we've been on there. But yep, we'll be back on here a little bit. I appreciate you stopping in, Eric. Thanks for coming by and checking it out. And yep, go Irish. Let's go. Peace.